We pump those profits back into the profit cycle to generate even more profits. And I know what you're going to say. Profits? Yes, Dan, you're soaking in them.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is your boy extrmwill here with Extreme Tech, and we're going to do another video. I'm going to cover a whole bunch of stuff because a whole bunch of stuff has happened, and my daily reports are definitely not being daily at all. So we need to cover EIP 1559, the effect that's had, the fact that CorePool is out right now for chia. Wow, I've got a lot of screens up here to get through, just to get through like what I'm doing. We got so much stuff to get through. One thing we're gonna start with before we get in here real quickly, I think I might have one on chia. I think I may have won a block, and I think I got that 0.25, and I think they gave me a little bit extra in here, I think, from what else I had. I think that's what that is. I don't know for sure. We'll figure it out. But okay, let's start first off with EIP 1559 and the graphics card mining. So we're going to begin off over here at nicehash, and right now it says I'm making 73.10 a day, which might be pretty close to where it's at. I think I'm probably making at least 60 a day. Let's take a look and see here. So everything's going pretty good. Let's take a look. Let's add up my last 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pull up the calculator. 1055 plus 1051 plus 1071 plus 1152 plus 1003 plus 988. Says I made 63.20 today. Not too shabby. You know, right now it says I'm estimating to make a little bit more right now. We'll see what it actually winds up being. I feel pretty good about all this. I've had everything running now for like the last at least 24 hours, I think. I've had to have some issues with turning stuff on and off, with being on vacation and having some issues with the AC unit upstairs, but I do believe I have everything running right now. So, I mean, 63.20 right now to me seems to be pretty decent. So if we go back here to this, so I do have everything running. I do have another 3080 card in here. We'll get to that in a minute. Cover. It all looks pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, we're looking at 67 right now. I think I've got about, come over here to what to mine. I'll show you. I'm running about 850 megahash right now. 4 3060s. Technically, it's 3 3060 Ti's in the 3080 laptop, which I count as a 3060 Ti. It's kind of how it goes. I get about 62 megahash out of it. So that's pretty good. At 3 3070s, 2 3080s, and 1 3090. I calculated this up a second ago. I'm at about 13 cents right now for my electrical cost. I thought it was lower when I started all this, but I just got something in the mail saying I'm at 13 cents, and they're looking at going to 14 cents next year, which I'm definitely not too particularly happy about. But then we get into some crazy stuff here. So right here, right now, it says I'm actually making... This says it says I should have made less on nicehash. I made more than that on nicehash. So, but that's not that nicehash amount. I don't think that's taking into account what they actually paid me. That's not taking into account with the electrical cost. So they actually gave me, was it 64? Is it still up? 63.20 instead of 58.90. So I did make better. I made much closer to exactly what it says I should have made here on if I was just straight mining Ethereum. So I don't necessarily care, I guess, if I just straight mine Ethereum, because it's going to pay the same amount. You know, I'm dumb, so I'd rather get paid in the Bitcoin right now instead of get paid in the Ethereum, which is going to the moon. But I'm choosing to get paid in Bitcoin specifically, so I'm okay with the way in which I'm doing it. Looking at some of these other things here, this Raven coin right now says it'd be pretty good. I don't necessarily like the idea of doing the Raven coin or the Conflux, even though they do pay really, really well. Mostly because I think they just use too much electricity. So, like, on my end, I have to start redoing how I'm doing these rooms if I start using that much more electricity per card and how I have everything laid out. I think I skipped some slides here, though. We'll come back to this. I do have one small kind of rig set up, so you can't necessarily see this on the other screen. Not that I know if anybody really cares to see this specifically. I have the two 3080s and a 3060 Ti on the one. I believe it's a 850 watt power supply. It says it's running at about 567 right now. This second card here, I just got this one back. I'd sent it in to get it fixed. It still doesn't look like it's working quite right, so I still had to turn it down even more. But it looks like it's running better now that I turned it down than it was before I sent it out. Because it would run for a little bit at 95, and then it would run at like 85 until it would eventually like clunk the whole system out. So it looks like having it turned down, it's running. I'd already sent it back to, I guess it'd be Gigabyte Asus. Have them take a look at it. It says good enough, and they sent it back, so I guess I just got to deal with it. I'm happy enough that I guess they didn't send me an LHR card, so I'll just have to deal with that. So I'm not necessarily comparing donuts to donuts in this, exactly how much I'm making. This might be about where it has been. If I'm at 56 right now, because I've been at about $50 a day pretty solidly, right up onto EIP 1559. I guess I'm making a little bit more right now. You can see it spiking back up, and now it spiked back down a little bit, down to 56.44 a day. But I do have that extra 3080 card in there, so it's an extra 80 to 100 mega hash. So we come back to what to mine. Part of the reason I think this Raven coin too is doing really well, if we look at the next slide, we look at what Raven coin is valued at. Raven coin's at 13 cents right now. About a month ago, Raven coin was at 5 cents, and every 2 weeks I was buying 1,000 Raven coin at 5 cents. So I'm sitting on a pretty decent amount of Raven coin right now. That's gone up pretty significantly. So I'm definitely happy about that. I don't think I'm going to be selling yet because I want to hold on to it until next year. I think I'm happier right now with just mining Ethereum and then buying Raven coin when it's cheap. I don't know if I want to buy it at 13 cents. It might still be good. I think there's a good chance it's going to hit $1 a coin, so we'll see. I think right now, though, it might be almost a bit overvalued. Everything right now seems like it's just like skyrocketing to the moon. It's going amazing. Great time to be in farming. I mean, Chia's not even below $200 anymore. It's great. Bitcoin's up really good. Ethereum is up really, really good. Liking all of it. Liking all of it very much. So, EIP 1559 so far, I gotta say, yeah, I mean, I guess it did stuff, but I mean, the market looks really good right now, so as long as the market looks good, I guess I don't really care. We'll see how close it goes to proof of work. Hopefully they push that off as long as possible and don't have it happen as soon as they want it to happen. I mean, if we still get to mine it with graphics cards through the end of the year, I think we're doing pretty good. I should have everything I bought this year should be paid off then. So, as if it keeps going like this, everything I bought should be paid off quicker. So I was not expecting this. I was expecting to take a huge hit and loss right now and to be sitting here and just like crying and crying. I was expecting a 20-30% loss. We might technically have taken a 20 to 30% loss, but I don't see it because I'm not tracking the actual quantity that I'm mining. I'm only really tracking like the dollar amount in my head because all I care about is the dollar amount. So I'm not necessarily paying attention to the physical quantities that I'm bringing in. So, so let's skip to part 2 of this. Part 2 is CorePool officially has their official pool out. I do believe that I might have won one, because I do believe they gave me the 0.25 chia. You can see right here in my wallet, I got 0.288 chia, because I should only be getting, if we go to the calculators, for 400 terabytes, I should be getting about 0.1 per day, which I had it set at 0.5 here. So you can see 9, she got 0.1 and 0.1. And if we look at 8, I thought 8 was set up better. That's outgoing. That's why it looks weird. So it looks like I had been getting about 2 per day-ish. Maybe not quite 2 per day, but about 2 per day. To get me about the 0.1. But I got 0.288 today. Let's see, where's the other calculator? Here's the other calculator, which says my daily revenue should be about 0.10. So, pretty good. So I think I might have actually won a block today. I haven't been able to see that or confirm it anywhere. I don't know where to find it out right offhand. Anyways, I'm going to take it. It looks like it's doing really, really well. If we come and take a look at the official pool, let's refresh this up right now. Oh, it just dropped and lost 20. Why did I drop and lose 20? 8 harvesters. Did I just lose a harvester? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I just lost a harvester. So I need to figure out which one I lost. Which is a little frustrating right now with being on here, though. This does not tell me which harvester is down. I have to guess on how many numbers I have up, which one's up and which one's down. So I'm going to have to manually go check all of them, because I believe I have 9 harvesters. Oh, yuck. But I've got 9, which gives me almost 400 total terabytes. And then if we come into here, I've got about another 300 in here left to be rewritten. I only have them on the 2 PCs. Now I feel frustrated. I want to know which one it is that's down. Spent all this time getting everything all lined up, make sure everything was right, and then one of them goes down while we're up. Makes my numbers not look as good, because this should be closer to 400. It should be like 380 or something, so I'm missing one with about 25 terabytes on it. It might be the one that I literally just brought back up and running that took a long time to get over. I had one that was still, it's probably one that I probably need to update. It's probably what it is. I'm willing to throw it out there. It's probably one that's still on Chia 1.2.2. Is the issue I had with when I switched the farm over for the pooling. When I changed the pool, I only had to change the pool on this one, and then it changed it on all of them. But I did have an issue when I changed the pooling over, because one of them didn't want to link up correctly. So it was... that one was still using the wrong version of Chia. It's using the last version of the Chia GUI. So I need to update it. So we need to find out which one is down here and get that one. Hopefully it just needs to go on to the new... hopefully it's the one I still accidentally have on 1.2.2. And I just need to update it, and then it will be working good. But yeah, I've got about 400. I actually think I have a little over 400, because I think I have almost 400 written right now. Refresh it one more time. So one's down. I gotta go find out which one it is. So you still can't see the real official numbers. But at 400 it says I should get about 0.1 per day. And today I got... About 24 hours ago, I switched over. I should have got... This should have been the last payment at about 3 o'clock that I got from FlexPool. Because I was over. I wish they'd have paid me all of it. It should have been 0.054. Would have been nice. But yeah, I had switched over, so I'm okay with it. So we're still at less than 24 hours, and I've got the 0.288. So that's a pretty huge payout right there. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's see. This one pretty much says about the same thing. At 400 on here right now, I should be expected to get about 0.1 chia per day, which today was actually way over, which should be about $28. So this should be... So that's closer to about $80 that I got today. So that's nice. Real nice. But with the 0.1 should give me about $850 a month. So I mean, if I win blocks, though, I think I may get more. I don't know. I don't know if this takes into account if this is just what it thinks I should win if I'm solo farming. Solo farming to me just seems to be like a terrible idea. I don't think I've got anything at all from solo farming yet. It says I have a 5% chance, though, to win per day. Which I like that. 80% chance to win per month. I don't know how exactly that works out. I guess that makes sense, yeah. It's an 80% chance to win per month. And a 5% chance to win per day, then it would still be the same thing. That makes sense. Okay. I am pretty exhausted and tired, so hopefully you guys learned some stuff and you found this useful. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, come on back. I'll try to make some more content eventually when I got time. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. I think right now farming looks good. It looks like we are coming back into... I don't know if this is a fake bull market. It's probably a fake bull market, but it looks pretty bullish right now. Everything just shot up real high, and it's definitely a good time to be farming. So, yeah, come on by, and we'll see you next time. Bye.